It's always the flashing.
Yeah. That's what happens when you rehab an old building.
All right, let's call the October 23rd Architecture Review Board to order. Elise, if you would please read the rolls.
Bob Hammerl.
Here.
Zach Rust.
Here.
Dave Alday.
Here.
Jerry Jones.
Here.
Joe Clark.
Here. Missing Pam and Dick. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And potential conflicts of interest for board members with our items today. Bob. So, for two of them, yes. Please engage in discussion. You're welcome to do that. Just abstain from the votes. Brings us to item 4, the approval from our minutes from October 9th.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. Thank you. Brings us to item number 5, the proposed construction of a new addition at the Pig Stop at 2917 North 15th.
I'm doing that one too.
Okay, all if you could come up and make introductions and tell us what's being proposed there. I think this is just a follow-up from the previous.
Yes, from my understanding, the building was approved at the last meeting, and this one was just regarding the dumpster enclosure. The plan is to use the same red-colored CMU that's being used on the gas station for the dumpster enclosure with a stone cap on that. And then a metal gate on the front of it.
Great, that seems pretty straightforward and what we'd ask for. Any questions or concerns?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That one's approved. Thank you very much. Brings us to item number 6, the exterior remodel of 1418 South 15th Street.
Hi.
If you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and telling us what's being proposed.
Tom
please.
Mohar, I'm the owner of the building.
Thanks, Tom.
We had a little structural problems with the heavy snow this year, and the wall shifted. And it's got to be replaced. And that's why I'm here.
Yes, the only question I had on this one was, I guess, 2 questions. First was probably self-explanatory, but replacing with CMU rather than matching the brick that was there.
What we're gonna try to do, we'll paint it and match the exterior afterwards.
The larger building at the far end is just exposed CMU right now, and that
Right.
one's not painted.
It's been that way since day one.
So I personally, if you're going with CMU, I don't know that there's the need to paint the CMU to match the brick, since it already matches the CMU.
Yeah.
But that would be up to a motion when we get there if people have concerns with painting or not. The other one was just that you're losing, I think, a couple of the pilasters on the exterior. There are brick piers there now.
He's gonna run the whole wall straight up,
Okay.
and he's gonna put in the inside, there was a pilaster. But that building, the construction was wrong in the beginning. You had your purlin coming down. It's that far shorter the wall, so it ain't going into the wall. So all the weight is out here, not there. And that's why we're having this problem. That needs a post there,
Okay.
a beam or something. That has to be done, and it has to be shored before they tear the wall out.
Okay.
And then we'd be good to go.
So from an aesthetic standpoint, at least if you can bring up that exterior elevation on the alley side, The current building on the section that's being replaced has those couple of additional pilasters. If you go up to the elevation, it's probably easiest to see. I don't know if it would be possible for them to reintroduce those just in CMU, to have the 4-inch bump out to the exterior. Presumably the foundation's already there.
Yeah, there's one there already in the inside, but that has to be torn out because it's tipped from the
Yeah.
snow weight.
I'm looking at the exterior ones that you'll see
that
from
way.
the alley.
Oh, to match?
Yeah, just, you don't need them structurally, but aesthetically, with the piers marching down the existing building and then they stop.
Oh, so you'd have to put one in there.
So there'd
Okay.
be two just to go back in that is a 16-inch, 4-inch extension that presumably the foundation's there to sit on already.
Right,
So I don't know if that would be something you might consider.
yes, I would.
Okay. That to me then, the fact that it's going from or from brick to CMU, at least the character of the architecture is the same.
Right.
So I would have absolutely no problem with that and then not
That
painting
old
it.
tile, that's from the 1910s.
Was that clay tile, not
Yeah,
brick?
that building was originally made to fix canvases on Model T Fords. Model T, so that goes way, way, way back.
Very cool.
So, but where are you gonna get it? Don't have it today.
Yeah, okay. And that makes
That's the
sense
problem we got.
then. Other thoughts or comments?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with the painting, so I'd make a motion to approve with the bump outs, the two, I didn't recall which.
Piers.
Piers, thank
Yeah.
you.
You have that. Everyone clear on the motion? Yep. Do we have a second? Yes. From Dave. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is approved.
Thank you very
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Tom.
your flexibility on that.
Yeah, thank you.
And item number 7, presumably is Paul again. Construction of the Gateway Apartments at the northeast corner of 13th and Erie. Fun to see something finally being proposed for that site.
Yes.
So if you can give us a little rundown of what's being proposed there, please, Paul.
Yeah, so we're proposing a 44-unit multifamily building on the corner there with underground parking. Since the site slopes down to the southwest corner is the farthest down, pretty much all of the underground parking will be exposed at that corner, and I think you probably have some renderings that show that. So at the corner, it'll be 4 stories, and then go up to 3 stories as you move to the north and to the east. The lower exposed parking will be a brick color. I brought the samples here, a dark iron spot brick, and then the 3 stories above grade will be cement board siding and an aluminum wood look siding. And you can see those colors that we selected up front here. Flat roof, all the rain internally drained.
The elevations hinted at what I assume is a mechanical unit on the top, or are we seeing something on the far side?
No, there would be the air conditioners and stuff would be on the roof.
Okay, go back to the elevation, Elise. So is that so just to the left of your cursor there, that's the unit?
Is that an elevator?
That's the elevator.
That's the penthouse,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you said there is a
all of-
rooftop unit?
All of the
or-
common spaces would be handled with more of a residential air handler that would be located on each floor in a
Okay.
mechanical room. So the only thing that would be on the roof would be the condensing units for the air conditioning of the units themselves.
Those are just a smaller residential type.
Yeah,
Good to know.
3 by 3 by 3 probably. My guess is from the ground, you'll never see them.
Yeah, if those are centrally located, those should be fine.
Keep them over the corridor area.
That's something that typically we've said, if if you can see them, and I don't know if you're up further to the east, if you're looking down onto the building enough that you're more at the roof level, that you're going to see them.
We're at 3 stories, like at the north end, so you're still up pretty high.
Yeah.
But we can certainly keep those central.
Otherwise, I thought this is a nice looking building. I didn't see anything that I wanted to pick at on this one.
Wow, put that on the calendar.
Filter. I'll make a
Appreciate
motion
that,
to
Joe.
approve as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. What's the schedule on that, Paul? How soon is it likely to go up?
ASAP.
Great.
We are finishing up drawings in the next 2 weeks, sending it off to the state. So they're about 6 weeks out, and they don't want to wait. So we would
So
be
they're
breaking ground in
Going through
late
winter.
December, early January.
Okay,
So
super. Look
We'll
forward to
start
seeing
moving.
that happen. All right, so we are scheduled for November 13th for our next meeting. Any other items that the board would like to discuss? Otherwise, entertain a motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate your time.
See, Bob, you got both.